Dunks, they say, are one of the most breathtakingly beautiful phenomena in basketball. A symphony of athleticism, a canvas of creativity, and a testament to the artistry of flight. But when you add a touch of Ja Morant's magic into the mix, those dunks transform into something else entirely.
He puts it in! Ja Morant from half court!
This video will show you the 10 best dunks of Ja Morant's career. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 10. In a pulse-quickening halftime showdown, Ja Morant decided it was time to sprinkle a dash of his own magic onto the court. Morant's legacy includes a heart-pounding encounter that nearly rewrote the story of Kevin Love's career. Etched in memory is the audacious play where Morant, a rising star, faced off against the five-time All-Star himself. Positioned atop the perimeter, Morant eyed the basket, with only Love as the last obstacle. Undeterred, Morant ignited his afterburners, hurtling toward the hoop in a blur of determination. A hair's breadth away from posterizing Love, Morant unleashed a thunderous attempt that seemed destined to etch his name in basketball lore. Alas, fate intervened, and the rim denied Love a near miss with the annals of history. This tantalizing what-if moment left fans salivating at the brink of witnessing a dunk for the ages. Number 9. Remember when you thought basketball couldn't get any cooler? Well, hold on, because Ja Morant just shattered that notion with a 360-degree layup that redefined the very essence of coolness. It was like watching a mixtape of gravity-defying moves set to a soundtrack of, how is that even humanly possible? It was during a showdown against the Los Angeles Lakers that Morant's magic took center stage. As he spun through the air, defenders watched in disbelief, and fans wondered if they were witnessing reality or a sports-themed dream. The ball left Morant's fingertips like a whispered secret, swishing through the net with a touch of elegance that left the arena roaring with amazement. This wasn't just a play, it was a mesmerizing moment. Number 8. Now check this out. It's a nail-biter against the Phoenix Suns, and Ja Morant decides to throw down a dunk that practically rearranged the laws of physics. We're talking late in the fourth quarter, the scoreboard on the edge,
And gets it to drop!
and tension thicker than grandma's gravy. Now Morant's got the ball, and Aaron Baines is thinking he's gonna play some defense. Cute, right? But here's where it gets spicy. Morant doesn't just go for a casual layup. Oh no, he goes full-on beast mode. He takes off like a rocket, blowing past defenders like they're standing still. And guess what? Baines is left in the dust, his hopes of stopping Morant about as effective as a chocolate teapot. And then, boom, Morant hammers that ball through the hoop with the force of 1,000 thunderclaps. It's a dunk that should come with a seatbelt warning. But get this, even a bit of floor contact couldn't keep Morant down. He bounces right back up, a grin on his face like he just pulled off the basketball heist of the century. In the end, the Grizzlies not only got the win, but they got themselves a front-row ticket to the Morant Highlight Express. Number 7. It's time for the classic case of Ja Morant, Defender Whisperer. Picture this. The scoreboard's practically wearing a frown, with one team up by nearly 20 points. But does Morant care? Not one bit. He's got that look in his eye, that basketball itch that can only be scratched with a splash of insane skill. So there's Bertans, thinking he's got this, giving Morant some personal space on the perimeter. It's like a basketball dance, a mano-a-mano showdown, and Morant's the lead dancer. But wait, the Grizzlies lineup decides to play a game of musical chairs along the three-point line, and suddenly, there's a pint-sized hole just begging to be explored. Cue Morant, the basketball trailblazer. He sees that gap like a kid in a candy store, and without a second thought, he's off like a lightning bolt. Bertans? Well, let's just say he blinked and Morant was gone, a basketball Houdini disappearing in a puff of speed and finesse. And then bam! Morant finishes like a basketball battering ram, sending the ball through the net with the authority of a dunking demigod. The crowd goes wild. Bertans looks like he just witnessed a basketball magic trick, and Morant? Well, he's already onto the next play, leaving defenders in his dust and fans in awe. Number 6. In a blast from the past, Morant donned his retro jersey and decided to throw a dunk party with Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz as the guest of honor. Talk about a showstopper. So there's Morant dribbling up the court like it's just another day in the office. The Jazz defense is doing its thing, but guess what? Morant decides he's got a different script in mind. With his teammates sprinkled along the three-point line like confetti, Morant spots a gap in the defense, his golden ticket. He doesn't just tiptoe through that gap. He bulldozes through it like he's auditioning for a superhero role. Now, Gobert, that Gobert, the two-time Defensive Player of the Year, decides to be the brick wall in Morant's dunking dreams. But here's the kicker. Morant's dream has some serious horsepower. He barrels into the paint, leaves Gobert in the dust, and boom! He finishes that dunk like he's smashing the final boss in a video game. Number 5. In the opening quarter dance with the Houston Rockets, Morant added a new move to his highlight reel. Picture this. Valanciunas launches a corner three. The rim gives it a little bounce, and there's Clark trying to tap in a rebound jam. But wait, enter Morant, swooping in like a basketball superhero, snatching that rebound mid-air, and delivering a putback slam that had PJ Tucker wishing he'd picked a different seat on the court. It was like a gravity-defying exclamation mark, a dunk that spoke louder than words and left the crowd buzzing with electrifying energy. With that, let's move on to number 4. During the third quarter clash between the Grizzlies and Cavaliers, Jay Crowder ignited a swift 2-on-1 offensive maneuver. Capitalizing on the situation, Colin Sexton overly committed to defending Crowder, inadvertently freeing up Morant. Seizing the opportunity, Morant swiftly cut towards the basket as Crowder lobbed a precisely timed pass. With remarkable dexterity, Morant single-handedly secured the ball and punctuated the play with an exquisite tomahawk dunk. The electrifying slam ignited the crowd, prompting an enthusiastic eruption from the stands. This memorable sequence underscored the Grizzlies' cohesive teamwork and showcased Morant's exceptional athleticism, leaving a lasting impact on the game and thrilling basketball fans in the arena. Number 3. In a pulse-quickening echo of his earlier exploits, Morant dared to take on a titan of the court, none other than the formidable Anthony Davis. Like a maestro orchestrating his symphony, Morant capitalized on an off-ball screen, spotting a sliver of daylight. With gravity-defying audacity, he launched into the air, aiming to clear the towering presence of AD himself. However, the basketball gods played a capricious hand, thwarting Morant's masterpiece as an excess of zeal sent the ball ricocheting out. The referee's whistle pierced the air, signaling an offensive foul that momentarily dampened the exuberance of Morant's bravado. In this spellbinding moment, Morant dared to challenge a giant, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, envisioning a breathtaking spectacle that narrowly eluded their grasp. Number 2. Picture this. A gravity-defying spectacle that would halt the very rotation of the earth. That's what Ja Morant promises with his jaw-dropping dunks. But here's the twist. Morant isn't content with just amazing plays in games. No, he's got a pregame ritual that could rival the most thrilling moments of the NBA dunk contest. In those electrifying warm-ups, Morant unleashes a mesmerizing array of slams that leave the crowd awestruck, their imaginations racing with visions of him dominating the dunk competition. Yet while anticipation hangs heavy in the air, Morant's resolve remains unshaken, as he recently tweeted that the controversial judging of the contest has left him uninterested in taking part. So, while the dunk contest dreams may remain on hold, Morant's warm-up wizardry ensures the court is never short of breathtaking moments. Number 1. In a spectacular encore performance, Ja Morant left jaws dropped and hearts racing once again. During a triumphant clash against the Trailblazers in the thrilling climax of the 2022-23 regular season, the Grizzlies' luminary etched another masterpiece into his illustrious dunk chronicle. In an audacious display of aerial artistry, both Drew Eubanks and the lanky Shaedon Sharpe became unwilling participants in Morant's gravity-defying spectacle. Not one but two defenders found themselves posterized. While Sharpe's stature is a mere hair's breadth above Morant's, the towering presence of Eubanks stands nearly 7 feet tall, making the feat even more remarkable. The pièce de résistance? Morant conjured a move that's become synonymous with his dunking virtuosity, a maneuver that has laid the foundation for his most unforgettable slams. The alchemy of anticipation, preparation, and sheer athletic prowess coalesced into this resounding triumph, etching another indelible mark in Morant's ever-expanding saga of unforgettable dunks. This brings us to the end of the video. So, which one of Ja Morant's dunks is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.